This looks like a job for Superman.
Hey everybody, Rez the Collector here with another Superman related review. I was looking at my display case and I was looking for stuff to review because I'm again out of new things. And that kind of sucks because I'm broke at the moment, so I do have some stuff coming. What do I have coming? I bought a Superman figure from somebody on Facebook. And I don't have any worries about this deal going through well. He sent me a tracking number that's not working, but I'm going to give that a couple of days, and if it's not, I'll contact him again. So hopefully I'll be getting that in a few days, and then I got another package coming from somebody else. But I think that's it. That's all I've got coming for the time being. I do have some stuff up on eBay, some doubles that I had picked up, one of the Man of Steel statues. I picked up a second Frank Quietly statue right before Christmas. They went on sale for $19.99, and I couldn't believe it because that's like $70 statue. I couldn't believe it. So even though I already had one, my wife had gotten me one for my birthday, which is also in December. But she'd gotten me that statue, but I was like, I can't believe this. So I went ahead and picked up a second one. And I've just had it sitting in storage. So I've got that up on eBay right now. I'm trying to get. Go ahead and sell that, and then I've got, if you guys saw my latest videos, the Superboy and the Batman, I also got a Flash figure with that. It was one lot, and I don't need another Flash figure. I have plenty. I mean, I like the Flash, but I've got plenty in that particular costume. It's also a Crisis on Infinite Earths. It's the Barry Allen figure, but I've got enough Barry Allen figures. I don't need another one, so I'm trying to sell that as well. And then I found something, you never know where you're going to find a gem. We stopped into Goodwill for something. I was looking for something to do with my diorama making, and they had a Mickey Mouse statue, the Disney sculpted figurine series, still in packaging. I'm assuming it had been displayed, but it still had the plastic wrap around it. It was in perfect condition. I took it out, and they only wanted $2.99 for this thing. So I snagged that. And I checked on eBay, and it was going for. There was a couple of people had it up there for like $40. So I threw it up there for like 30 something. And Disney's huge. I mean, it's got all the marks on it. It's got the little collector's coin thing in the bottom of it. So hopefully that sells. And when those sell, I will be able to go ahead and take that money and then buy more collectibles, because we all know I love collectibles. And then, of course, August isn't that far away, and I will be going to Chicago Comic-Con. And, of course, I've been saving for that, which is why I'm not buying stuff now. There's stuff out there that I really want, like the Kid Flash statue or figure. I really want that one, but I'm going to have to wait on that. And, of course, there's the new Man of Steel and McGinnis that's coming out soon. But I'm really hoping I'm going to try and not spend anything other than the eBay if that stuff sells. I'll use that, but other than that, I'm going to try and not spend anything, save all my money for Comic-Con, and see what kind of cool collectibles and deals I can get there. I'm also going to be on the lookout for some friends of mine, stuff that I know that they love, that they might not be able to get to one of the cons, so I'll be on the lookout for other Superman stuff that a couple friends might want. I'll be on the lookout for Robin stuff. So definitely, that's going to be a great time, and I'm probably going to blow a crap ton of money. But I've got that put away for that specific thing, so looking forward to that. And I realized I've been rambling for 4 minutes and haven't gotten to this. So I was looking at my display case and looking for stuff that I hadn't reviewed yet because I'm out of stuff. And I realized that I had picked this guy up, and I love this guy, but I hadn't reviewed him, and I don't know why. He just kind of got put on the statue level and sitting there looking pimp. And I never reviewed him or the Bizarro. The Bizarro is actually I'll be doing a review probably of him tomorrow. The Bizarro is actually the chess piece. This one, also by Eaglemoss, and Eaglemoss, I believe, is a UK company. This is predating the chest pieces. I believe first Eaglemoss did like little collector's books, and each one of them came with one of these little lead figurines. And then they started doing the chess pieces. Now, I may be wrong. They may have been doing this alongside the chess pieces. God knows I'm wrong enough. So if I'm wrong, please forgive me. But I was in a little comic shop near Chicago. This is actually when I bought the Big Dark Side, and I bought this. I bought the Dark Side. Not the, well, of course, I bought this. I bought the Bizarro. Something else. I don't remember what else. Something else. But out of all of them they had there, they had him. They had Bizarro. They had the one where he was opening up his shirt, the king piece. They had no, did I know they had the Luther. I think they had that one. They also had the Power Girl, and they had the Power Girl, the New 52, the first New 52 costume before she went back to the closer to the classic costume. And not only is that a terrible costume, but it was terribly painted. Basically everything was really bad. I know a lot of people have had a lot of trouble with Eaglemoss to the point of just repainting them. I'm a decent repainter, customizer. I'm no way great. What is there? There's bad, shitty, bad, fair, mediocre, good, whatever. I'm like somewhere between like fair and mediocre. You know, somewhere not quite shitty, but you know, in there. You know, it's here, and I'm here. I don't know. I'm somewhere in there. But I've seen people do repaints, and I've seen people do some awesome repaints. The New 52, the King one, was missing a collar on a good friend of mine's, and he repainted, and he did an amazing job. Fixed the S, put the collar on the New 52 costume, did an amazing job. I wouldn't even attempt that on something this small, because I'd do a god-awful job at it. Matter of fact, I can show you how god-awful of a job I do at it. I actually found this at a dollar store. I was looking for goo barrels for dioramas, and it was $1. And I was like, okay, but there was no yellow on it whatsoever, and there was no black. I mean, the S was there, it was raised up, but there was no black on the back of the cape. So I've seen these going for more money elsewhere. I'm wondering if these were just so defective that they got shifted off to the dollar store. And as you can see, I tried to put the yellow in, and the paint I was using wasn't the best paint. I didn't want to use my nice paints on this, so that's probably part of it as well. But you can see how crappy, I mean, the material I was trying to cover with and all of that, but it's really hard to get something this tiny painted that well. And the friend of mine that did this, Stuart, on his Eaglemoss, he did just a fantastic job. I wouldn't even have tried that. He did an amazing job, so mad props to him. But the two that I bought, Bizarro is a little crappier painted, but this Superman is actually really nicely painted for his size. They did a really good job on the S. The face is actually really nice for something this small. I actually got to say that they did a really great job on him. And as soon as I saw him, I had to have him. I'm not sure how much they are when they first come out. I paid $20 for him. And I was actually, one thing, when I picked him up, I was surprised by how heavy he is. He's a really heavy little figurine. I mean, he's hefty. He's heavier than I think a lot of actual action figures. Most actual action figures. God, I think he actually might be heavier than some of the Man of Steel statues. But really decent paint job. I mean, a little bit. The yellow is not quite extended as far as it should be, but I mean, really not. Thank you, Chewbacca, for hitting the tripod. That wasn't me for once. For how small this is, they did a really good job on mine. There's a little bit of paint overlay here on the belt, but I mean, all in all, a fantastic job. I love the black wash look in the cape. I love the pose that he's in. I love the sculpting on the back of the cape. I mean, that's awesome. It's got the yellow S there. Everybody who knows me knows I love the yellow S. I love the way that this is sculpted. I love the folds that are in that. I love that no matter what angle you look at this, like I love this angle actually because it looks like he's taking off and he's flying, and it reminds me of a Christopher Reeve pose. So I mean, this is a very cool little statue. And they did, when I bought it, they did give me the little collectible book thing that comes with it. That's in the case, and I'm not going to bother pulling that out because it's kind of behind a bunch of crap right now, and with my luck, I bring everything down. And you guys know that. You've watched my videos. Everything falls. So yeah, very cool little figure. If you've got a comic shop nearby you, or you see this guy anywhere, I recommend picking him up. Hopefully you get a better price than I did for him. But like I said, very cool. Now, I just started something new on my last review, which was the armored Alex Ross Superman. And I had actually taken it down. And I wasn't going to do this review today. I was going to wait till tomorrow, but I decided to go ahead and do it today. So I'm going to start having basically just a basic black background when I'm doing my reviews to kind of help with focus issues and to keep the wibble wobble in the background at a minimum. So for this one, I just kind of used the Alex Ross stand as a background. But that's all I really have for this guy. I mean, he's kind of small. There's not really a lot to go over. Great paint job on him, actually. Love the sculpt. Definitely recommend picking them up. I'm not going to be probably buying a lot of these. I may check eBay, get some good pictures, and see if there's some that are really nicely painted that I may end up picking up, but not a lot. I'm definitely not going to be picking up an entire chess set. Not that I don't enjoy chess, but yeah, I'm not going to bother with anything like that. That'd be very cool to have a little army of them, but they have to be nicely painted. I'll have to see them first, and they are kind of expensive for how small they are, so I don't know. But there he is, the Eaglemoss lead Superman statue, whatever that says there on the bottom. And for our table dance of the day, he was holding up the Alex Ross stand. We have, next up for review, Bizarro, who is not that well painted, but he's still Bizarro, and I kind of had to have him. But there you go, Bizarro, table dance, getting his groove on. Kind of looks like he's doing a little disco thing there. I kind of think Bizarro would be into disco. It sounds like something Bizarro would be into. Alright guys, this was a really long video for a very small statue, figure, whatever. So thanks for sticking with me. As always, this is Rez the Collector, and I want to thank you guys for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and you have a very nice night and a very nice weekend. Hope everybody has a good Mother's Day. Bye-bye.